I was having this weird ass dream where I was in like a fancy restaurant. It was pitch black. Like I don't even think there were lights inside of it. But it was just me and my family and we were chilling in there. And literally, you know how at some restaurants they have like an outside area where people can sit?
Yeah.
Freaking, there was some other guy. There were two people there, and one of them was Keanu Reeves. I'm just looking at him.
Dream.
I know. I get on my seat and I was like, is that Keanu fucking Reeves? I walk over. There's like a big glass, almost like an aquarium, where you can look at them. Like just at the outside area. I'm looking at them, and all of a sudden this man comes running out of nowhere, like dashing towards the window right at me, and he runs into it. And it's fucking Drake, of all people. He literally is like sprinting away from something, and he hits the window like when a bird hits the window, and you hear like a giant plump sound. And it just falls over. That's it. That's literally the dream. It's just Drake running into the window.
I had one where I'm probably gonna get some of this wrong. I was on a boat riding around at this roller rink. We had these things called toilet seats, where it was basically just a toilet seat mounted to some fucking roller skating wheels. And I was just riding around in one of those. And then all of a sudden I was in a bookstore. Or no. I was in like a Victoria's Secret, like in the bra section. And then all of a sudden I'm on a boat, but this time the boat is made out of Minecraft blocks. And I'm like running down these aisles chasing after this girl that I used to go to school with. And I like couldn't catch her. And I can like vividly remember like looking around and like having like cobblestone and like furnaces and like wood and everywhere. It was so weird. But that's just
That reminds me, we should build a Victoria's Secret in Minecraft.
God.
What about you, Jordan? Have you ever had any weird dreams that stuck with you?
Well, there's this one that I remember like it was yesterday. It wasn't yesterday, but like it's the only one that I can really recall and tell like every time, like with full detail. So, there was, I don't know, it was like a horror movie kind of. Like we were outside. I was outside with some people. I don't know who was there. A bunch of random fucking people, and we were outside. And like we were running from something, but I didn't know what. And I remember like running to a shed or something, and like everything went black. And then I forget everything else after that. But then I remember that there was this, you know, the shit you climb in at McDonald's, right? There's little net things.
Yeah.
Well, we were in a gym for some reason, and there was like it was like attached. There's these net things attached to the ceiling, and we were just like crawling through them desperately. Like there was a bunch of people there, like adults, children, the fucking elderly, fucking crawling through this fucking thing. And I happen to be one of these people, and I'm like their leader or something. I'm like, come on, guys, we can do it. And I fucking like I stepped my foot into one of them. Into one of the holes, and it like breaks. So next thing you know, I'm falling, and like there was this. Okay, so there's this xenomorph. Get this, the fucking xenomorph is like has a fucking soccer jersey on. Okay, this motherfucker's wearing a soccer jersey, and so I somehow grab onto its fucking tail to stop my fall and shit, and then it just like hisses at me, and it keeps like whipping in my. I was like a fucking rag doll, like he was just like whipping me around and shit, trying to get me all cartoonishly, and then he finally like whacks me off and shit. Well, not in that way, but he fucking throws me into a wall and like
whacks me off.
Yeah, I was whacked off by any xenomorph. Anyway, he whacks me into a wall, and like I just like left there. And this is when it gets really fucking scary for me. Like for some reason, it takes such a dark turn. Like this fucker just like runs up to me, and it's about to sting me and shit with his tail, right? And like inside the tail, it's got these like 4 mandibles, and like it reels it up, and like everything turns red, like, and I could feel my heart pumping, and I can feel like my fucking I can hear my heart pumping in the dream and in real life and shit. I'm like fucking sweating. And so the fucking 4 mandibles like open up and there's a little fucking eye inside and it's like looking at me and he's like about to hit, like sting me in slow motion. And then I fucking woke up, dude. It was one of the most intense dreams I've ever had. Like it was fucking insane. I had this when I was like 6 years old or something.
The reveal of the xenomorph wearing a soccer jersey. Like what the fuck?
He's making a fucking jersey.
I keep having weird dreams where, like, I'm like ending up in someone's house, and then they're trying to fuck me, but at the same time I'm trying to hide, and it's weird as shit. Like
That
I had
sounds
one.
scary.
It's not really scary, but it's just weird as shit. Like
You're like, oh, I want to be fucked. I want to be fucked.
well, yeah, like I wouldn't mind having my best friend straddle me like a fucking Harley and ride me into the sunset. But I mean, it's a dream. But like, I was at like a hotel, and she was like, asked me if I wanted to lose my virginity. I was like, sure. And then we're like, oh, where should we do it? And then they're like, oh, we should do it. She's like, oh, let's do it at your dad's house. And then we just ended up at my dad's house. And she's like, you got protection? And I was like, no. And then I just had a helmet on for some reason. And then I woke up from that one.
That's the only protection you need.
Yeah, and then like last week I had one where I was walking around with a friend, just like in this like college town. And then I was looking in this house and there were these 2 girls in there, so I just went in their house. And
I just picture.
like,
wait, real quick. I just picture this one scene from Halloween. Michael Myers just randomly walks into a person's house. I just imagine Alex dressed up as Michael Myers just walking into these 2 girls' house, just like, sup, ladies.
No, but I went in their house and one was like, they were both downstairs, but they had an upstairs to their house. Oh fuck. I think one was like eating breakfast, if I remember right, or some shit like that. And the other girl just like started feeling me up, and then we were out in the living room, and then I remember just looking up at this girl, like I'm 6 foot, and this girl must have been like 9 foot tall, because I remember like gazing up at her, like looking past her tits, looking at her, and then I was like crawling her like a ladder. And then we started making out, and then all of a sudden she's on the couch, and then I'm upstairs. I'm like hiding upstairs.
Wait, you were crawling on her because she was 9 feet
like,
tall?
I was crawling up her like a ladder.
Yeah, because she's 9 feet tall, so you gotta get on the level.
Yeah, she was fucking tall as shit. Yeah. So and then her cousin or roommate or whatever the fuck it was started coming in the room, so I ran upstairs and hid in the I went in her closet, and then her closet had like a shower in it, so I was in the shower, and then I walked out the front door, and then I had a backpack on, and then I woke up.
Bro.
I don't know what the hell was going on.
Jordan, do you have another weird story?
Well, this one happened kind of recently. I've been having weird dreams lately. Well, not
Yeah,
weird,
me
but like
too.
Might have been weird, but I can't remember them.
Yeah, like I've really been remembering my dreams lately. I don't know what it is, but there's this one. This one's not really. It's kind of weird, but like not really funny. I don't even know anymore. But anyways, I don't know how I got there, but I just remember. Oh my god! Are you fucking serious? Okay, so
go.
I was in a movie theater. And I don't know how I got in there, but I think I stole something. I forget what. But
I just imagine that's quite an achievement if you could steal anything from somebody, especially you.
Dude, true. So like, I'm just in this movie theater, and there's like a car, and like, there's a fucking car inside the fucking theater. Like, I had no idea what I was doing there. And like I was like, oh shit, they're gonna catch me. So I open the door and I go into this car, And inside, a friend of mine, like she was fucking smoking, like she was doing like fucking heroin or something, and she was like skinny as fuck. And I'm like, yo, dude, what the fuck are you? And like, I don't know, I forgot what else happened after that, but I just remember skipping forward. No, wait, no, I remember. So I remember looking at her. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And next thing I know, it was like my principal that was at the school, like that goes to my school, that just showed up out of nowhere and just opened the door and it's like, hey, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. Go into my office. And I look at him and I'm like, but why? No, fuck you. I'm not doing that. And then he just randomly tells me, oh, I'm from Missouri though. And I'm like, hey, you're from Missouri? That's fucking awesome. And he's like, yeah, dude. And I'm like, we should be best friends. And so we go into his office, and I think like that's it. I just remember going to his office, and he just sits down, and like I
you befriended the principal in your story.
I befriended the principal because it came from Missouri.
And you forgot the fact that your friend was doing heroin.
My friend was doing heroin.
Alright, I have this other dream, and well, I remember this since I was 6 years old, and I don't fucking know.
You sound traumatized.
Like, it is kind of traumatizing. Like, I still to this day cannot understand what my mind was going through. Anyway, I can't remember, I was 6, 7, but I dreamed that I was in this giant ass mall. Each like shop, it looked like the doors to my closet, like, cause I had a big ass closet, like it was white and shit. But anyway, there was a giant ball pit area, like in this weird corner of the mall, and it led to a different like section of the mall, but you had to crawl through it, I think. And I just remember hearing this loud stomping noise. And it shook the ground like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
But every time it took a step, you'd hear a high-pitched like voice just scream out the word mouse. It was like, mouse! 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 It was like that. And I look over, and it's one of those big-ass robot camel things from Star Wars. The AT-ATs, I think it's called. And like every stomp, it's like, mouse! 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 And I remember I was trying to hide from it because I didn't want it to see me. It looks directly at me. And it goes, mouse, 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 mouse! Like starts speeding up. And like it gets loud. So I had to crawl through the ball pit. And I can't remember if it got me or not. But it just fucking scared the shit out of me. What has been the weirdest dream that we've shared so far?
I have to say about the Alex's one, like the chick just crawling
The
up her
9
line.
foot tall chick.
I
The
think I
9 foot
exaggerated
tall
the 9 foot tall because I'm 6 foot. I remember like absolutely gazing like this bitch is like 13 foot in like she was fucking tall.
Dude, score.
Score.
Dude, I'd eat that bitch out while standing up.
Oh God.